But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming!
I'm sorry, Graham. It's the only way. Iconoclast reputation decreased. We're gonna land in Cascadia.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Such a beautiful day on Monarch. I'm always thirsty. Take a sip of my drink, and we're going. Should just be able to full send to the downed ship. I wonder if any of the landscape has changed from here to there. I mean, they seem to be able to keep up.
I'm ready for this!
Subtle work, Captain.
You got it, Captain! Make it
Vicar Max? Vicar Max? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Where are you? Where are you? You're dead. Fuck me, man. Let's try this again. Step out of the ship. That's bad. Oh, well, I hit that thing, so kind of broke my fall.
Here we go. Nice hit.
Let's work it through!
I'm on it.
I see it there! Nothing personal, I swear!
Need to drink some purple berry punch. So it's a UDL gunship, which means the board. I wonder if there are any survivors.
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
I'll stay here as well, to keep an eye out for any potential threats.
Eject the command key. Run diagnostics.
fucking hull head. I told him again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up. Because I do what I can.
Here we go. Down they go. We make quite a team, my friend.
Alright. So, of course, now we have a choice. Okay. So now I have a choice. I have to return to the iconoclast regardless of
We're now in orbit. About
where
step away,
I
Captain.
like who I turn the mission into, because I have to talk to Zora, I think. But the choice is Sanjar to defend the town, which I'm probably gonna do right now, and then I'm gonna run to Zora.
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any I don't suppose you've They're all mad! No.
Remember?
Yes. You two?
He has a point, sir.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo. I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review. Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me.
Oh my goodness. Alright, you know what? Fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna convince them to negotiate, so that means I need to get on my ship, redirect back to Cascadia, hop down, go find her file in the
I
log,
understand.
come back.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
And my character's tired now. Of course he is. He's been flying this ship back and forth between landing zones for the past hour. H&R terminal. Not HNR. Oh. It's just HR terminal. Izos Cascadia. It's not even Izos because the apostrophe S isn't even lit, so it's just Izo. Ouch.
You hide
Get
it.
ready.
That's the last of them.
Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. Who the hell is Cecil? Do not promote beyond store manager. Recommend for employee of the month. Anything else? Oh. Okay, back to Stellar Bay to talk to Sanjar.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
I don't think I'll have to move the ship anymore, because if I do have to run down to Amber Falls to the Iconoclast settlement, then I'll just... or Amber Heights. I'll just have to take it. And...
Any luck bring? I don't like... Very well. I can't Well, it's... I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to...
Okay. So now I gotta run down to Zora, talk to her about her own individual mission. And to do that, should I not be sleepy? Well, fatigue is bringing down some skills, right? It's just bringing down my medical. It is bringing down other stuff, but my bonuses are too high. And my persuasion's already 100, so I should just be able to smooth talk him without having to rest. Which means... time to get our speed on.
Here they come!
I'll find him, Captain!
That's the last of them!
Raptophobia. Repeated encounters with raptidons have lessened your effectiveness when when they're attacking you or your companions. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Vendor buying price goes up. Just for overall better enjoyment. Faster walk speed and sprint.
Wow, not even a scratch.
Please, you can't let that gunship fall into iconoclast hands. Huh?
The MSI, we're just about to walk right into those marauders. Okay, so first off, let's definitely talk to Zora.
Welcome back. Let's see. These are old. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it, just like the one I found earlier. Captain, he gave them the gate codes.
Oh, Graham gave the codes. Oh, that bastard.
And their families. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should talk to him or shoot him. Or both.
So what did she say? She said give him some time? Do I talk to Graham now and just say like, hey, you're done, buddy?
When I founded the Iconoclasts, I did so amidst the ghosts of this planet's past. Since then, many have asked me, why here? Were you involved in the massacre? My response to you is the same as to all others. The death of MSI was an incidental tragedy. I'd have walked this... I did no such thing. Their deaths came in the night while I slept in Stellar Bay. And regardless, those ghosts still haunt me. But they needn't curse my people. Until then... If I were the type of man to make that decision, I have since learned that their mistakes will end them in time, and... But back then...
Yeah, this guy's a scumbag.
Let us speak no more of this, Captain. We have a message to spread, and... The gunship. At last. Now we must secure the Stellar Bay landing pad. We will fortify the city again...
I can't see how killing a bunch of folks minding their own business is gonna save Mom.
And you, Cap... No. Our hearts have long since closed to one another. Time is of the...
So... Because I don't know how to pass time without...
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's...
Yeah, so I literally have to fucking pass time, but in Supernova, the only way to pass time is in your ship. You fucking kidding me? Great. So now I got to rest in my ship. Rest in my ship, go talk to Zora,
Felix and Vicar are arguing again.
then run back up to Sanjar. Sleep for 12 hours. plasma damage and N-ray damage, huh? Okay.
I'll lock up. Behind you.
Yeah, so the ball's literally just in Zora's court, so I gotta go see what she wants done about this. Almost there. Hopefully she's made up her mind. It's been 12 hours plus the allotted time for me to go back to my ship, sleep that 12 hours, and then come back. If Zora has moved her position to Graham, then I'm going to assume that she's good. Okay, yep. Is she making her way up there now, or?
Captain, Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I can't believe I'm even saying this. Okay.
Alright, time to go save Monarch, Zora.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Stand down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer.
She's got the best interests at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming!
I'm sorry, Graham. It's the only way. Iconoclast reputation decreased.
Run for the...
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is. I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone.
Neither of you can... So I can either use my intelligence and say neither of you can avoid this fight. Monarch is going to devour the victor. Or he has the corporate resources to help you spread the message.
Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. We've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but... I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. Alright. If he's willing to talk... Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Okay. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to TP onto the ship. We're going to save. And then we're going to sprint. Sprint to the deal. So that was something. Alright, so the church is just on the outside of the city, so all I have to do is go in there and use my silver tongue, and we're all set. And then it's off to Byzantium. I don't think there are any other missions anywhere else.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose... This is very hard for me.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Sanja, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both.
Do you have any idea what that would cost?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city.
Yeah, being stubborn ain't gonna get you anywhere.
Fine. Some of our people can help with supply lines. But I have to ask for some room in the city itself.
Captain, this might really work.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend. And I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that. Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is like...
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years.
What? That's not... But
Yeah, it is him.
I had no idea. I swear...
The innocent of heart.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a... Okay.
You know, I felt the same way years ago. But sure...
Yeah,
Alright, we're
do.
working it out. We're working it out.
Okay. If you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers.
As am I.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar.
We done a good thing, Captain. A real good thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Soft speaker. Firing noise, but plus 10 intimidation. So that's like a sneak melee weapon. Alright, everything's in Byzantium, so let's just head back to the ship. So once we get to the end of the game and see our...
Oh, ha ha ha. That tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Anywho, I was saying when we get to the end of the game and actually get to see our cutscene to show everything that we have done throughout the story, it is going to show all the different planets. So it'll show, you know, I think it'll show what we did at Roseway a little bit. It'll show us how we joined together both groups on Monarch, and then we also joined, what were they called? Let me see if I can remember without looking at it. They were the Outsiders or the Deserters? They were just Deserters. Yeah. Yeah, but everybody I got in pretty good favor. Everybody's like joined up with everybody. And I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to try and take control of the board myself. I think that's something we can do. And then I think I'll use the chemicals to unfreeze the you know, the people. The people on the frozen ship. I don't want to call them settlers. That's stupid. There's a proper word for them. But I'm going to resurrect those colonists, and then I'm going to save the world because they're supposed to have the brightest minds on there. So next stop is Byzantium, so we can figure out what the hell is going on with the dimethylene sulfur oxide gas. And we'll also be trying to figure out if a scientist did help out aliens to kill people. And we'll also be shopping for some clothes. But we're going to be doing all that in the next one, and I hope to see you then. Peace.